Yo, what is up, guys? It is Nick of the Notorious Fantasy back at today with another fantasy football video. In today's video, I got you guys the Week 14 quarterback rankings. Now, before I get into these rankings, I'd like to give you guys a words from my friends and my sponsor over at OverlayDFS.com. OverlayDFS.com is my favorite way to play daily fantasy football. Now, they allow 10 max lineups in each contest. Obviously, I typically play the progressive game, and the reason why I play the progressive game is because if you're in the top 10%, you win 9 times your buy-in. In the $2.5 game, that's $18. In the $22 game, that's $180. And in the $109 game, you hit that top 10%, you get $900. But here's the kicker. If you hit that beautiful 12-0, which you're going to be striving to get in the $22 game, which is obviously, guys, the game to play, you could hit over $9,000. By the time it is Sunday, it may be over $10,000 if you hit that beautiful 12-0 and all of the stars align. Obviously, there are other people in the contest, but it's pretty much just you versus the board. You only really have to worry about your score and the score that is going to get you to hit that cash and that top 10% money. So, obviously, guys, I'm going to show you how it works real quick so that you have a better understanding of it. You're going to be making 12 picks plus 3 alternate picks. Those alternate picks are so if someone gets hurt, then that matchup gets voided, and then you just take one of the games from your alternates. You're also going to be making it so you put them in order of how confident you are to get more points for the tiebreaker if you and someone else happens to tie. So obviously at the top, you would want to put the games you're most confident in. It's pretty much just player versus player. It is not that complicated. Who will score more fantasy points, Lamar Jackson or Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins? And my favorite thing to do is stack some players. So I like to go with 2 players on the same team. You can go with Aaron Rodgers, right? I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a big game, so I also am going to match him with Davante Adams. So if they both have a big game, that's an easy 2-0 there for me. So make sure to check out OverlayDFS.com, link down below in the description. Come join me. I will be playing this week. I play every single week. It is going to be a blast. Let's go. And we are back. Make sure to check out OverlayDFS.com, link down below in the description. Let's get right into this video. Week 14 QB rankings. Coming in at QB1, we have my main man, Lamar Jackson, going up against the Buffalo Bills. Now, I know a lot of people might be thinking, Nick, the Buffalo Bills are a good defense. Lamar Jackson might actually struggle in this game. There are other quarterbacks who have a lot better fucking matchups. You goddamn idiot. Lamar Jackson isn't going to be a #1 quarterback on this week, you fucking idiot. That's what you might be thinking. I know. I understand that thinking. The Buffalo defense is good. But if you fucking don't have Lamar Jackson at #1 and he balls out, you're going to feel so stupid. Lamar Jackson is going to have a huge game this week up against the Buffalo Bills. I predict that this game could be a high-scoring affair, even with 2 defenses that are pretty good. Knock one time if you're with me. Coming in at #2, we have Aaron Rodgers going up against the Washington Redskins in Green Bay. Now, obviously, this matchup is very, very juicy for the quarterback position. The Washington Redskins defense is a sieve. They can't fucking stop anyone. Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to pass and all through that defense. He's going to look surgical out there. I like Aaron Rodgers in this game, but obviously his point total may come completely in the first half of the game. By the second half of the game may be already over, and they're just handing the rock to Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams like 9,000 times, but that does not stop my love for Aaron Rodgers in this game up against the Washington Redskins. Coming in at #3, we have Deshaun Watson going up against the Denver Broncos. Now, last week I was a bit hesitant to start Deshaun Watson. I was thinking that the Patriots defense would be able to shut him down, but Deshaun Watson said psych with that and said hold my jockstrap to the Patriots defense and to Bill Belichick. Deshaun Watson absolutely balled out. He had DeAndre Hopkins throw him the fucking ball, and he scored a fucking passing touchdown in that game. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And this week, he gets the Denver Broncos, a not-so-hot defense in a game where I think Deshaun Watson should be able to run and pass all over the team. I like him coming in at #3 this week. Coming in at #4, we have Patty Mahomes, Mr. Kermit the Frog, going up against the New England Patriots. Now, both times these teams played last year, it was a certified shootout. Tom Brady throwing touchdowns, Pat Mahomes throwing touchdown, Dee Ford hopping offside and losing them the game in the AFC Championship. But with that said, I really think that this game is going to be high scoring, but it could end up being a trap. We've seen them play so well against each other in the past, just fucking throwing the rock, that maybe this game is going to be low scoring, and we've been trapped into thinking it's a good game. But personally, I believe that Pat Mahomes will be able to have a great game in this game up against the New England Patriots, even if it's not a certified shootout. Coming in at number 5, we have Russell Wilson going up against the LA Rams. Now, Russell Wilson has been playing quite well the last couple of games. Last week, Tyler Lockett really was not a part of that offense, and he still played well on that Monday night game going up against the Vikings. You like that? And Russell Wilson played quite well, so I really think that Russell Wilson will have a good game this week again up against the LA Rams. Their defense is not the greatest. Obviously, they have Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, guys like that. They have Clay Matthews as well, but they just haven't looked that great this year, so I really think that Russell Wilson will be able to have a pretty good game against them this week. Coming in at number 6, we have Carson Wentz going up against the New York Giants. Now, to me, Carson Wentz might be an even bigger trap than Pat Mahomes because Carson Wentz has not really done shit in fantasy football this season, aside from the last game up against the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know the Giants' defense is shit, and I completely agree with that. They might be even worse than the Miami Dolphins, but at the end of the day, this may be a trap. This is an in-division game. Eli Manning may skull fuck the Philadelphia Eagles defense, so I may be a bit worried about this, but I still have Carson Wentz as a top 6 quarterback on the week. Coming in at number 7, we have the W eater. Famous fucking Jameis going up against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, the Indianapolis Colts have a top 5 run defense, but you know, Jameis Winston is a fucking quarterback, and their pass defense is not so hot. And I think Jameis Winston had a bad game last week. He did. He kind of upset you. And the week before, he wasn't looking too hot either. But in this game up against the Indianapolis Colts, I believe he gives them his right hand, and then the left hand hits him with the 1-2 fucking Mayweather knockout combo. I like Jameis Winston in this game to have a huge bounce back, as well as Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Coming at number 8, we have Mr. You like that? Kirk Cousins versus the Detroit Lions. Now, Kirk Cousins is going to be screaming, you like that, even without Adam Thielen in this game. Dalvin Cook is going to play. I really like Kirk Cousins in this game. The Detroit Lions defense let Mitch Trubisky slap them up just like the Dallas Cowboys did last night. I really like Kirk Cousins in this game against the Detroit Lions. Coming in at number 9, we have Mono Man Sam Darnold going up against the Miami Dolphins. Now, I know the mono got to him last game. He played like fucking shit last game. He played terrible. It was an easy fucking matchup, and he shit the bed. I had to super order these fucking Huggies in. I had to get them in from Amazon. The one-day shipping was extra expensive, but I needed to get them same-day shipping for Sam Darnold because he shit the bed, and he fucked my fantasy team. But this week, up against the Miami Dolphins, you better believe Mono Man Sam is going to have a big game this week. I like him for a bounce back this week. Coming in at number 10, we have Matty Ice. Matt Ryan going up against the Carolina Panthers, and this Carolina Panthers defense is a dumpster fire. I believe that Matt Ryan is going to be putting up big numbers in this game with or without Julio right now. Not entirely sure if Julio Jones is going to be getting the start in the game as I'm recording this at 2:27 p.m. on the 6th of December. Obviously, on Sunday, we will know a lot more about Julio Jones' state, if he's playing or if he's not. But even without him, I believe that Calvin Ridley, Russell Gage, and friends will be able to put up enough points that Matt Ryan will look good. I like him this week against the Carolina Panthers. Coming in at number 11, we have the people's champion, Ryan Tannehill, going up against the Oakland Raiders. All right, Ryan Tannehill has been balling out of control the last couple of games. He's been throwing touchdowns. He's been looking like the Ryan Tannehill when the Dolphins made the playoffs and then got their ass smacked by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Antonio Brown scored a touchdown on like the second play. As a Dolphins fan, that made me cry, but it's okay. Ryan Tannehill in this game against the Oakland Raiders is going to have a big game this week. I really like him this week up against this trash-ass Oakland Raiders defense. Coming in at number 12, we have Mr. 5'6", Kyler Murray going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I know you might be thinking, Nick, you fucking idiot. You told me last week that Kyler Murray was going to have a big game, and Kyler Murray shit the bed against the Rams. He played so fucking bad. How are you going to play him up against the Steelers, who might even have a better defense, you fucking idiot? That might be what you're thinking. You might be a bit pissed off. You might be sounding a bit mad. You might be typing. You might be going with your Twitter fingers down there in the comment and getting mad. But at the end of the day, I believe that Kyler Murray will be able to put up a good game, getting it down with the running and the passing. He's pretty much Russell Wilson Jr. I like him in this game against the Pittsburgh Steelers to be a top 12 guy on the week. Now into 13 through 20. So if you guys haven't enjoyed thus far, please make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Now, coming in number 13, we have Ryan Fitzmagic going against the New York Football Jets. Now, I'm feeling fucking magical this week. I think that this game has the potential to be a straight-up shootout. Bang, 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 bang. Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to be throwing bombs in this game to Devontae Freeman. Last week, Ryan Fitzpatrick laid the Philadelphia Eagles in a fucking body bag and threw them out in the goddamn dumpster, just like the Eagles organization. I believe that Ryan Tannehill will have a big game this week against the New York Jets. Now, it is a dice roll. It is a bit risky because Ryan Fitzmagic has, like I said in the start sit video, he has this fucking, like, pouch of magic. And he may be looking in there, and there may be little dust left. But in this game against the Jets, I will roll the dice and believe that Ryan Fitzmagic has a big game this week. Coming in number 14, we have Mr. Dangerous Baker Mayfield going against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, Baker Mayfield has been looking quite dangerous, aside from last game, because he went to throw a fucking ball. He pulled a Drew Brees and hit Bud Dupree's fucking helmet, and his hand was all limp and shit, and he went out of the game, and he came back in the second half and did not play all that hot. This game, he gets the Cincinnati Bengals. I believe he should be at 100%, and I believe that this should be a game that is high scoring, and a game where we say Baker Mayfield ball out. Coming in number 15, we have my main man, Joshy Allen, going against the Baltimore Ravens. Now, this week, he's ranked at 15. Normally, he's like a top 10 guy, top 8 guy for me on every single game, but this Baltimore Ravens defense is no joke. And while I think that this could be a high-scoring game, it could also be a game where Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen don't do shit, and it is a heavy running attack. I still think Josh Allen has a safe floor to at least run in a touchdown at this game and pass one, so he should be okay in fantasy football, but don't expect the big games like he's been having in the past couple of games this week against the Baltimore Ravens. Coming in at number 16, we have TB12 going up against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, like I said, I believe this is going to be a high-scoring game, but I'm not sure if Tom Brady is going to be able to keep up with this Chiefs offense. Tom Brady really last week, he was looking all pissed off at the wide receivers, pointing his fucking finger saying, "You dumb motherfuckers, you guys can't catch the ball, you can't do this, you can't do that. All I can trust is fucking Julian Edelman." And that looks like it's true. Julian Edelman and James White are the only guys he could trust to throw the goddamn ball to. And in this game, I would be a bit worried about TB12, especially since he's really not the greatest fantasy quarterback. He typically plays well for the team to win their game in real life, but he doesn't play well enough for your fantasy team to win the game, and I don't like him this week. I don't think he has that much of a huge upside, but it could be a completely high-scoring game. And I could be completely wrong where Tom Brady throws like 3 or 4 fucking touchdowns. Coming in at number 17, we have Jared Goff going against the Seattle Seahawks. And I know last week, Nick, you told me Jared Goff, you didn't think he would have a good game up against the Arizona Cardinals. You thought that, well, you said to start him, but you said you were a bit worried about it. And he balled out against the Cardinals. You fucking idiot. How stupid are you? And I know that could be true, but this week he's playing up against the Seattle Seahawks. A pretty good defense, not a sieve like the Arizona Cardinals who fucking get wide open so you could pass the ball all over him, run all over him, do whatever the fuck you want. And in this game against the Seattle Seahawks, I really don't believe that Jared Goff puts up that big of a game, so I like him at number 17. Coming in at number 18, we have Kyle Allen going against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I wrote Kyle Allen off a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Kyle Allen, you dumb motherfucker. You are so bad. You ain't doing shit." And then he, after having a terrible game, he just took it and bounced back and had a big game, and then he's been playing quite well. So against the Atlanta Falcons, I think he could have a big game, but I think that there is a bit of a risk going with him after Riverboat Ron has been fired. Coming in at number 19, we have Minshew Walk, Gardner Minshew, going against the LA Superchargers. Now, Gardner Minshew is playing up against the Chargers. Now, the Chargers defense is okay. I normally claim that they're shit, but they have gotten a few pieces back, so they're kind of okay, and Gardner Minshew may struggle against this team after Big Dick Nick got benched last week. Gardner Minshew put up quite the game, and I think that Gardner Minshew could play good against this week against the LA Superchargers. Coming out at number 20, we have Mr. Irrelevant, Drew Brees, going against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, I know Drew Brees, you might be thinking, Nick, Drew Brees is normally like a top 10, top 5 fucking quarterback. How do you have him ranked at number 20? He's way better than that. You know, he's won the Super Bowl. He saved New Orleans from Hurricane Katrina. You fucking idiot. That might be what you're thinking. You might be thinking that he just saved the city, he saved the town, he saved the fucking world. But he did win that Super Bowl, but he's not beating the San Francisco team, and if he does beat him, it may be a low-scoring affair. Well, I think that Michael Thomas will put up big points in this game just because Drew Brees feeds him the rock an immense amount of times. I'm not sure Drew Brees puts up a great fantasy day up against this tougher San Francisco 49ers defense, because I believe the way to beat the 49ers is actually with a quarterback that is not just going to stand in the pocket and hold the ball for 3 seconds and then throw the ball. You need a guy, or maybe fucking faster than that, but you need a guy who can go out of the pocket and run. A guy like Lamar Jackson, a guy like Russell Wilson, a guy like Pat Mahomes, a guy like even Josh Allen would have potential to beat the San Francisco defense, but a guy who's standing in the pocket is going to get his ass rocked by Nick Bosa, and then he's going to do that fucking flag celebration, get to go, bang, fuck you, Drew Brees, and plant it in the fucking 50-yard line and take that Saints logo. So thank you guys all for watching this video. If you ended up enjoying, please make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Click on one of the videos, you know, it's like this way, it's on the side. There's also another one down there. subscribe button right there. Make sure to check out overlaydfs.com. You guys know I love each and every single one of you guys. Make sure to have a blessed rest of your day. I love each and every single one of you guys. Goodbye.